Today, let's journey to Sakhalin, a long, thin island in Russia's far east, closer to Japan than Moscow. Sakhalin sits in the cold Pacific, its wild beauty unforgettable. Imagine an island stretching nearly 1,000 kilometers, with dense forests, endless beaches and rugged mountains. Indigenous groups like the Nifk and Ainu called it home long before Russians and Japanese arrived. Sakhalin challenges what you think you know about Russia. We'll stand on cliffs above the endless ocean, walk through ancient forests, and visit lighthouses that have braved decades of storms. Sakhalin is a place you won't forget. Let's start this adventure together. Did you know Sakhalin was once split between Russia and Japan? After a war in the early 1900s, the southern half, Karafuto, became Japanese, while the north stayed Russian. For 40 years, a border ran through this remote island, creating a unique blend of cultures. Even today, you'll find remnants of Japanese influence: old buildings, hidden Shinto shrines, and railway lines built to Japanese standards. Sakhalin is a living museum of a forgotten time. After World War II, the island became fully Russian, but the Japanese legacy remains in food, traditions, and architecture. The population is a true mix: Russians, Ukrainians, and a large Korean community whose ancestors were brought here by the Japanese. This cultural blend makes Sakhalin unlike anywhere else in Russia. Exploring Sakhalin is not just about nature, it's a journey through history. Every mountain and bay has witnessed this incredible past. The island's story is one of conflict, connection, and change. As we explore, remember the people who have called this place home. Their stories are woven into the land. Sakhalin's history makes every adventure here richer and more meaningful. It's a place where borders shifted, but the spirit endures. The past is alive in every corner. Let's keep that in mind as we continue our journey. Onward. Cape Giant, where stone warriors rise from the sea. These massive rocks stand like ancient guardians, battered by the relentless waves. Standing here, you feel small against their power. The journey is rugged, unpaved roads through wild forests and coastline. There's nothing here but you, the sea, and the stone giants. Sculpted by wind and water, these rocks form arches and stacks, one even called the Lion. Cape Giant is more than a view. It's a connection to Sakhalin's ancient soul. Let's move on, deeper into Sakhalin's wonders. From wild cliffs, we find peace at Tikaya Bukhta, Quiet Bay. This sheltered cove, with its golden sand and calm, clear water, feels like a hidden paradise. High cliffs protect the bay, and the water mirrors the sky. Remarkable rock stands guard at the entrance, and a climb up the cliffs reveals a breathtaking view. The water shifts from turquoise to deep blue, with the endless sea of Okhotsk beyond. Tikaya Bay is alive with seals, seabirds, and lush green hills dotted with wildflowers. It's a sanctuary for wildlife and a perfect example of Sakhalin's rich biodiversity. Here, you can picnic on the sand, dip your toes in the cold water, or explore tide pools. The beauty is simple but profound, a reminder that the best moments are often found in quiet places. No crowds, no noise, just the sound of waves and the calls of birds. Tikaya Bay is a place to escape, relax, and reconnect with nature. It's a world apart from the rush of modern life. The bay's calm is contagious. It's a place where you can truly breathe. Nature thrives here, and so will you. This is Sakhalin's gentle side. Let's keep exploring. Next, we climb to new heights. Now, we head for the mountains, Mount Chekhov, named after the famous Russian writer. Chekhov visited Sakhalin in 1890, describing its hardships and beauty. Climbing this peak connects you to both the island's literary and natural history. The hike begins in cool fir and birch forests, then shifts to bamboo grass, more like Japan than Russia. The path is steep, but every step brings new views. Near the summit, alpine tundra takes over, moss, lichens, and even summer snow. The final scramble over rocks leads to a breathtaking panorama. From the top, you see Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk, endless taiga, Aniva Bay, and even Hokkaido, Japan on the horizon. It's a 360-degree view of Sakhalin's wild beauty. Standing here, you understand why this place inspires. The sense of achievement is immense. The landscape stretches in every direction. This is the heart of Sakhalin, laid out before your eyes. The climb is challenging, but the reward is unforgettable. It's a journey through time and nature. The mountain spirit lingers long after you descend. This is Sakhalin at its highest. Ready for the next adventure? Let's visit the island's mysterious lighthouses. Sakhalin's wild coastline is guarded by two legendary lighthouses, Aniva and Slepikovsky. These aren't just buildings, they're symbols of survival against the sea. Aniva Lighthouse, built by the Japanese in 1939, stands on a jagged rock at the island's southern tip. Reaching it means a boat ride through choppy waters, where the tower emerges from the mist like a ghost. Abandoned and weathered, Aniva is eerie and beautiful, a monument to a bygone era. Inside, peeling paint and rusted equipment hint at the lonely lives of lighthouse keepers. The sea outside is relentless, but the lighthouse stands firm. On the west coast, Slepikovsky Lighthouse is a classic red and white tower, still active today. Its light sweeps across sandy beaches and high dunes every night. The area is perfect for long walks and quiet reflection. Slepikovsky is cheerful and proud, a working piece of history. Both lighthouses tell stories of courage, isolation, and the power of the sea. They are beacons in the storm, guiding ships and inspiring visitors. Visiting them feels like stepping into a mystery novel. These towers are part of Sakhalin's maritime soul. They remind us of the island's connection to the wider world. Let's continue our journey. Next, a feast from the lagoon. Onward to Lake Busse. Sakhalin isn't just mountains and cliffs. It's also home to Lake Busse, a vast, shallow lagoon. Here, fresh and salt water mix, creating a unique, life-rich environment. The lagoon teems with fish, crabs, and especially giant wild oysters, one of Russia's rarest delicacies. At low tide, you can walk out and gather oysters by hand, then cook them right on the beach. There's nothing like tasting fresh seafood where it was found. Lake Busse is also a paradise for bird watchers. Swans, ducks, herons, and eagles flock here. The air is alive with birdsong, and the lagoon is a vital stop for migratory species. This place is a celebration of nature's abundance. It's a reminder of how closely people and the land are connected. The lagoon has fed Sakhalin's people for centuries. Here you see, hear and taste the richness of the sea. Lake Busse is more than a body of water. It's a living, breathing ecosystem. It nourishes both body and soul. The experience is primal and unforgettable. This is Sakhalin's natural pantry. A visit here is a feast for all the senses. It's a vital part of the island's heritage. Let's head north into the wild forests. The adventure continues. As we travel north, Sakhalin's landscape transforms into vast, dense taiga forests. The mountains flatten, towns disappear, and true wilderness begins. The taiga is a sea of fir, larch, and birch, one of the world's last great wild spaces. Few roads penetrate this green expanse. Silence and solitude reign. Step into the forest, and the modern world vanishes. Only wind, pine, and earth remain. The taiga is home to Sakhalin brown bears, foxes, reindeer, and countless birds. Rivers run with salmon, and the forest floor is alive with life. For centuries, indigenous people survived here, knowing the secrets of the land. Exploring the taiga offers a glimpse into their world, one ruled by nature's rhythms. These forests are precious, growing rarer every year. Standing at the edge, you feel connected to something ancient and powerful. The taiga is not meant to be tamed, only respected. It's the untamed heart of Sakhalin. Here, you find adventure, reflection, and awe. The wild north is a reminder of what we must protect. It's a landscape that humbles and inspires. The forest's silence is profound. This is Sakhalin's soul. Our journey is almost complete. Let's wrap up our adventure. We've crossed Sakhalin together. Giant capes, quiet bays, mountains, lighthouses, and wild forests. I hope you've glimpsed the island's spirit and beauty. Sakhalin is a land of adventure, history, and untamed nature, a journey to the edge of the world. There are so many hidden corners like this, waiting to be discovered. My passion is to find and share them with you. Travel opens our minds and connects us to new people, places, and stories. Now, I want your help. Where should I go next? Is there a remote island, a forgotten city, or a wild river you dream of seeing? Share your ideas and curiosity. They shape my next adventure. These journeys are ours to share. Thank you for joining me on Sakhalin. Your support makes these stories possible. Let's plan the next adventure together. Where in the world should we go? The journey continues.